we're with Mr. MVP himself.
Oh yes.
Just like to ask you, sir, you know, what can we look forward to on the fight on Friday night?
Some crazy stuff. Stuff that you don't normally see in boxing. I'm talking in boxing history. Yeah, I'm gonna come out there. I am very different. I'm MVP. It's a circus. Yeah, it's crazy. You wouldn't even know where to look. So I know I put on a show. Every time I step in whatever arena, every time I've been in kickboxing, I've been in MMA, and now I'm coming to boxing, and everything I've touched has turned to gold, man, because I've got the Midas touch, and I'm going to be putting on a massive show.
Yeah, we're going to say we saw you just do your warm-ups, and you were doing a lot of like unorthodox moves, a bit of dancing.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that, you know, part of your sort of
That's
DNA
me.
that you're gonna?
That is me, man. I got a Trinidadian and Jamaican background. You fuse that together. That's just dancing, laughter, and food. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to eat too much food right now because I got weight to make. But the dancing, the laughter is all still there, and the combat is just me. That's in my DNA. It's in my family. It's in my blood. So that side of it is just the normal.
If people had to ask, if you know, if they haven't seen you fight before, what would you say are your 3 best sort of attributes when you bring?
Speed, timing, creativity, which is something that I think people don't use enough of. They kind of limit themselves to the basics, the fundamentals, which works, but I think you can be so much more if you open your mind to different movement, different attributes. But that's me, and I will show the world something different.
Fantastic. And do you sort of, this is your debut, do you look to, you know, sort of stop your opponent in style, or do you want to sort of get some rounds under the belt?
If I was to stop my opponent, I would only like to do it in the very second, just before the fight was about to end anyway, because I want to enjoy every second while I'm in there. So I don't even feel like putting my opponent away. I just want to enjoy, soak up this is my first fight I want to put on a show.
Fantastic. And in terms of, you know, being your debut fight, do you sort of hope to stay busy and fight a lot more in the coming year in 2018?
100%. I want to do loads and loads and loads more fights. You know, seeing things like the super series of boxing, things that I can actually push towards. This is the kind of, I'm in it for the long haul. It's not just a one-off like, oh look, he's here and he's gone again. I am here and I'm here to stay.
Are there any sort of boxers or fighters that you sort of look up to, you know, in terms of, you know, inspirational figures or role models?
Inspirational figures. I'd say inspiration right now is Lemonchenko. It's my guy, man. I'm about my movement. I'm about my timing, speed. He's everything. He's all of that in the boxing arena, which is, I would love to steal some of his stuff, some of his movement. I think it's amazing, and for me, that's the main guy that I like to focus on right now.
And your prediction for his fight with Guillermo?
It's a hard fight. I actually hate the fact that they're both fighting because I'm a massive fan of both. But Lemonchenko's my guy, man.
I think it's just too big, too strong. Sort of, it's a bit larger than Guillermo. So.
Yeah, but it's not. I'm not worried about his power. It's just I've never seen somebody make people wave white flags so many times. Like, you're so frustrated that you just don't even. I don't even care to come. I don't even feel hurt. I'm not hurt. I'm not injured. I just think this is ridiculous. I can't. For me, that's amazing. You rarely see anybody do that, and he's done it multiple times. He's amazing.
Yes, we're big fans of his on the channel as well, and we'd just like to ask in terms of, you know, your social media, if you were to, you know, let your fans know how can they sort of follow you. And
Instagram Michael Venom Page, Twitter Michael Page 247, Facebook Michael Venom Page.
We'll put the links in the description surely below in the video, and
wicked,
you know, if people can't actually come to the fight on Friday, then, you know, they can tune in on Day TV.
Oh yeah,
that's a big platform. You know, a lot of people sort of have that on their satellite subscriptions, etc.
So make sure you tune in, man. Don't miss it. Don't be secondary in this. Don't get your friends send you a video about it.
Yeah.
Watch it live.
See it live in action.
See it live in action.
Well, we'll look forward to seeing you on Friday, live in person, and also, you know, in the future to come.